Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video, and thanks for watching, y'all. Thank you to my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Okay, so y'all, I got something that's really going to put something on y'all mind. Okay, y'all. Before I get started, I want to send a shout out to two people. Okay, two YouTubers that help steer me in this direction. Okay, y'all. And y'all know how y'all go from different pages and watch different things, and then y'all try to put them together so we can try to figure out what's going on and what happened to Mo3, right, y'all? Well, that's exactly what I did. I was sitting up here thinking and wondering what the heck is going on, and I'm running into stuff, and I'm like, I don't understand what this is about. And wow, and then all of a sudden it just clicked. So I want to send two shout outs to two people that helped me. They don't know they helped me, but they helped me. Okay, until I talk to her a little bit. I haven't had a chance to really talk with the other one. Okay, but I want to say this. Shout out to Trap House Kitchen, y'all. I didn't know a lot about him. As you grow on YouTube, you kind of like some of the subscribers say, they kind of be drawn to certain people. And if you don't know somebody, you don't really know them. You don't really know any of them, but the name threw me off when I, if you, most of your stuff that you're covering is about, a lot of backstabbing, a lot of game playing, and things like that. And the person that's a part of that name start, with the same thing as Trap House Kitchen. It kind of pushed me away from them. And I know it shouldn't be like that, but they're tied to so many bloggers that you just don't know. Okay, y'all? So, we probably got off on a rough start, but as I look at his videos, he's what a lot of, the little circle of bullcrap, subscribers, you would want them to be like. I put it that way. No nonsense is, about his business. He seemed like he cared about people. It's not all of this wishy-washy stuff that you're seeing on YouTube. So I want to give Trap House Kitchen shout out, okay, y'all? I looked at one of his videos and got some wheels spinning, okay, y'all? The video with Lil Boosie exposed himself. Okay, so if you haven't seen it, go check it out, or I might put it in my description box so you all can go to it. Okay, because it's a very telling video. Okay, y'all. The next person that I want to give a shout out to is Miss Magic Podcast. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, when I first start, checking out her videos, I was like, this girl is crazy as that thing. And then I was like, okay, y'all. As I kept going through her videos, like, That's interesting. And then I get to one and I'll be like, she has lost her mind. And then I get to another one, I'll be like, that's interesting. And y'all know how y'all always watch something and it kind of stay in the back of your mind. You can go out your day, and then certain things pop up and you think about that. Okay? And that's what happened with her, as well as, Trap House, his video. The both of their videos came to my mind when I ran across some, particular things. Okay, y'all? Another person that came across my mind, I said two, but it's actually three. Jaguar White, that's how you say it. A lot of stuff she was saying, I know people like, oh, she crazy too, but people call me crazy, so I guess we all in the same boat together, huh? But a lot of stuff she was saying too, just ringing in my head, y'all, at the same time. All these different things that he was saying on his video and showing. Trap House. Things that, Miss Magic Podcast was saying on her videos. Things that Jaguar Wright was saying about the music industry. Okay, y'all? So, a few things I want to talk to y'all about. I'm on to something really, really big right now. I'm on to something. I did discuss some things with Miss Magic. And I told her, what I found and why I came to her, because she was saying certain things and I was like, do you know why? I think I know why. Okay? So I am going to do my part 1 right now. Okay? I'm going to do part 1 to this video right now. She's going to do part 2. Okay? So when you want to see the part 2, I want you to go to her channel. And she's going to mix in some things that, she came up with. And I'm going to mix in, the things that I came in with that lines up with her stuff. And it also lines up with Trap House stuff. Okay? So that's where we at right now. Okay? We're going to get away from all the drama that's going on YouTube. I had my little saying. I had to get that out yesterday because people was doing stupid stuff. But now, back on track, y'all. Okay? Y'all know it don't take that much. I just grabbed me a cup of tea and I'm right back at it. Okay, y'all? I told y'all, sometimes it's some stuff a brewing in there, inside of me. And it has to come out. If I don't let it out, then Mo3 ain't let me get no rest. He ain't let me get no rest, y'all, okay? So once I get this out, then I am going to go relax, okay? And wait on, Miss Magic to do her part so I can see what she do. Okay, y'all? So let's get to it. Now, I ran across some personal pictures. Okay? Some pictures that's everything in this video is alleged. Okay, y'all? Everything is educational, entertainment purposes. Everything is alleged. Everything is alleged. Okay, y'all? And everything is fair use. Public stuff. Okay, y'all? Now, I ran across some personal pictures. Okay? And when I say personal, I ain't saying like, personal. I'm talking about pictures that you take and you put up and it's like family or it's like people you grew up with. That personal stuff. Okay, y'all? So, yes, Some things I'm going to explain to you all right now, and it's going to give y'all some answers. Some things are hitting, okay, y'all? It's a lot of information that's hitting now, okay? You can go on Google and stuff and Google certain people's, and they don't have their parents on there. They don't have this kind of information on there. So this is what I'm talking about, okay? Some things you just can't find. But on to something, all right? Now, y'all remember when Jaguar Wright was talking about the music industry and how they are demonic and they doing all kind of stuff and this and that to each other and this and that and that and this? Y'all remember this, right? She was talking about Alicia Keys. She was talking about a whole bunch of different people, okay? And what's the other one name that it was that, she was at President Obama's birthday party. I forgot her name. The one everybody called Erykah Badu. She was talking about all of these people, that how that they are demonic and they're doing all kind of like weird rituals and all kind of stuff. Okay, y'all. So I want y'all to think about that. I want y'all to think about John, the guy that owns the funeral home. Okay, I want y'all to think about him. I want y'all to think about the commissioner. I want you to think about all of these people that's tied together, okay? And the bishop. I want you to think about everything that I've told y'all from way back to now, okay? Think of all these people, all right? Now, another thing I want you to think about, I want you to think about Mr. Distraction, okay? My subscribers told me to stick to my nicknames. I got to get back to my nicknames. Mr. Distraction. Who did Mr. Distraction just do, the little Mr. Distraction bash in Louisiana with? Okay, y'all? I want y'all to think about this, okay? I want you to think about how close they are now. How they all over the place acting like they crazy about each other. Okay? Mr. Distraction and the baby. Okay, y'all? I want you to think about this. All right? Now, I want you to think about Trap House Kitchen's video. It was an interview or something with some woman asking Mr. Distraction questions about like Illuminati stuff, okay, y'all? She was asking him things, and every time she asked him a question, it was like it was written all over his face. He's the type of person that do a crime and you gonna know he did it because he lets it out. You see it all. Now, I'm gonna ask y'all self this question. Why is Mr. Distraction beefing with Lil Nas X, y'all? Ask yourself this question. I was thinking about that a lot. Like, why is he going at it with this guy? And I'm like, and people are thinking he don't like him. But is it a play, y'all? A lot of what's going on now in the music industry with these rappers, with these singers, R&B singers, all kinds, mostly the black ones. When they have a little, beef with people, it pumps up. It's a big clout, okay, thing. All right, y'all. It was just like, remember when Jay-Z and Beyonce was acting like they were gonna get a divorce and they were into it, and their sales just skyrocketed. Drama brings, views, and people want to see what's going on. Okay? It's just like somebody, the rat man sent somebody to tell me about a story, and then it brought a lot of viewers in. I swear it did. I've never seen that many views. People love to hear bad stuff. I don't know. That's what I get out of it. They like to hear bad stuff. So that's why people do clickbait stuff. Now I'm seeing why. Because they can go from 3,000 views to 20,000 views over a lie. Okay? But it brought in some negative people. They was like, oh, she lying, blah, blah, blah. Okay. But it also brought in people that, they stayed. Okay, y'all? Every time they do something, it backfires. It gives me more subscribers. And I don't even expect it, okay, y'all? But that's what it does. All right? So, think about this, okay? I want you to think about the baby had got into it with somebody named, I'm trying to remember his name. It was another rapper. He passed away. And they're doing an investigation to try to find out what happened to him. I can't remember his name. It started with a C or something like that. Him and the baby was having some kind of beef. But they wasn't really having a beef. The guy ended up telling everybody that the whole beef was fake. And I do believe, allegedly, that the baby got mad about him telling the whole play. See, that's the thing of it is now. They want to confuse viewers. They want to confuse people and keep them away from the truth. So they all is about hiding that they lied to. They, the people that's buying their music and streaming their music and stuff, they lying to y'all about different beefs that they're in. They sitting back clapping hands with the people behind closed doors that y'all think they really beefing with. And they don't want anybody to get in their little circle and tell their secrets. Okay? And that guy, he did it. And he ended up, something happening to him. Okay? And like I said, there's an open investigation going on about that right now. Excuse me, about what happened to him. I wish I could remember his name right now, but y'all probably know, the people that's keeping up with stuff, that he was taken out too over a beef. Okay? So, like I said, who is he hanging around with now? Really, really tight. Okay? Now, let's get to some pictures, y'all. I want to get to some pictures. This picture right here, y'all. Now, over here to the left is the guy that owns the funeral home, y'all, in Dallas. Golden Gate, something like that. The other woman that's standing next to him, she's somebody that done moved way up in rank too, I believe. I do believe she's the one that is Big Bird's security when he go different places and stuff. She likes to make sure that he's good. Okay? Remember what they was saying? That Big Bird, donates money to the state and everything in the city, so he got it good. Well, this is where this falls into place, y'all. Okay, now let's get back to over to the left side. Now, at the time this picture right here was taken, this guy was a Dallas police officer. Okay, he left the police station and now he owns a chain of funeral homes, y'all. A chain of them, okay? I want y'all to think about what I said about... Oh, I'm not even letting y'all see the picture. Let me let you see the picture. I want y'all to think about what I said, okay? About, this group of guys, okay? I want you to think about the church guy, the bishop. I want you to think about this guy right here, that owns the funeral home. And I want you to think about the commissioner, y'all, that's running everything into the ground, okay? Because they're doing everything in their power to keep the poor and the middle class where they're at, and doing everything in their power to stay where they're at by any means necessary. Okay, y'all? So, this is Alicia Keys in the middle, y'all. This is who Jaguar was talking about. Y'all, remember that? She was telling some industry secrets about how they're all connected. You see what I see? And this one right here is the one that was protecting Big Bird when he came out to vote. Because I think they was voting her into a higher position or office position. I don't know. Some kind of position. He came out to vote. And she made sure that he had all the security that he needed. Okay, y'all? So y'all pay attention. Y'all wondering about why stuff is getting erased and all of that stuff. This is why things are getting erased, allegedly. Okay? All the ties. All right? Now, I want you to remember this guy right here. The one that has the funeral homes. Okay, y'all? Let's keep going. Then I ran into this picture. This is the guy that owns the funeral home, too. Oh, my goodness. He knows a lot of celebrities. And then I found out that Kirk Franklin, y'all, Fruity Pebbles. I found out that he is close to this guy right here, the funeral home director. They're close. They buddies. Okay? Now, I came across something, too, that I'm still puzzled about, but sooner or later, I just know those pieces going to come together. Okay? Now, I'm going to tell y'all what I think, okay? This is allegedly, this is what I'm thinking in my head. I'm thinking in my head, from the pictures and all of the closeness of everybody, and how the pictures that I saw of them back in the days, and the closeness of the crew, and, you know, who all was on each picture and this and that. Okay, I didn't put all these pictures up. I just wanted you to know where my head is at. I am thinking that Mr. Kurt Franklin, y'all, allegedly is either close friends with two people, or along the line, some kind of way, they're family members. Y'all want to know who I'm talking about? Let me get to this next picture for y'all so y'all can see. Okay, now remember, they close. Okay, they go way back. He's even from Dallas. I think he grew up in Dallas. He's born and raised. Mr. Kurt. Okay, y'all? Now, I want you, let's go to the next picture. This is one of them that I do believe he either go way back with Mr. Kirk, or he's a family member through something. Okay, y'all? It's even a little bit of resemblance in there. Okay, y'all? Now, let's see who's next. This is one of them that's close to Mr. Kurt Franklin. Okay? Allegedly, y'all. Word on the street. Look who else. Is that Quove? Let me see. I know he's Amigo, right? He one of the Amigos. And one of the Amigos dates, lo and behold, Carly B. The Amigos. Okay? So, word on the street is him and the baby. Could be some kinfolks, y'all. Could be some kinfolks up and chill. Okay, y'all? These two right here. And there's some ties with this Kurt guy. That's so close to the funeral director, ex-cop. Okay, y'all? I saw this picture, and y'all know what came to my mind. Okay? Miss Magic, her video, when she was talking about Carly B knew something about what happened to Mo3. She was talking about this. And I was like, this girl is off her ruckus. And I ran into this and I was like, whoa. Do you see it? Do you see it? That's what I was thinking. Do you see this? Miss Magic feels like Carly B knew about what was going down with Mo3. You know why she feels that way? She feels that way because Carly B wrote a song. And that song was talking about Mo3 situation, y'all. Now, I'm not going to get into that because I'm going to let her explain that part to you. Okay, y'all? But, now I understand the connection of how. Because I was like, how in the world can Carly be attached to this whole situation? Ask yourself this question. Who is the baby attached to right now? Mr. Distraction? And who is he attached to? Cardi B and her man. His group member that goes on tours together, all that stuff. Carly and them. Big show. Let's keep going, y'all. Who is this? Y'all. Remember when he paid somebody so he could slap them? So this goes to show you, these are some guys that love to pretend. They like to make it seem like something is one way when it's another. Okay? They wanted you to believe they was in the store and this man, and I think this the one he slapped. But he had paid this man to slap him. Okay? They love to play these games. And here's Mr. Distraction, and here is the baby. Okay, y'all? Now, let's get back to this guy that was taken out, allegedly. Word on the street that maybe the baby had something to do with it. This is what I'm hearing. That guy did an interview, and he was saying that, let me see if I can find him. He was saying that, the whole beef between him and the baby was fake. Fake, y'all. All right? So this crew of people, they love fake stories. His name is Cam Coldheart. Okay, y'all? Go look him up. Him and the baby got into it because, you know, some bull crap, but he told the truth about they was fake beefing to make the baby, you know, career blow up. And then after he used him, allegedly, y'all, to do the fake beef and pump up his, you know, his whole persona. That's when, okay, y'all, he got rid of him. He didn't need him anymore. He had used him for what he wanted to use him for. Ring a bell? Who's standing next to him, y'all? Who told Mo3 when he got out. You the one gonna make me a lot of money. Who love fake stuff? Okay? This whole little crew of people, just pay attention, y'all. When Boosie was hit up after Mo3 was passed, who called and reported it, y'all? Ask yourself this question. Who reported Mr. Distraction getting shot? Rain Man? It's the same one that reported Mo3. The same man that reported this one right here. How did he know Mr. Distraction was even up there shopping? How did he know he got hit up unless the people that hit him up called and said, we got him? Did Mr. Distraction call Rain Man and tell him that he got hit up? So how did Rain Man know? Ask yourself this question, y'all. Okay? Ask yourself, who knows the news report lady? Got pictures with her and everything. Remember when I posted the videos up of the count man? The one that, Mr. Rat tried to get to find me. Remember the pictures I put up? Mr. Count was hanging out chilling with the news reporter lady. Okay? He claims he was riding around with Rain Man today that Mo3 passed away later on that day. Do y'all see all the connections? Do y'all see it? Okay? Now, let's keep going. All these fake stories going around. This man right here claimed that he was hit up. Okay, y'all? He claimed he was hit up. Everybody say he's a diabetic or something like that. I told y'all diabetics don't heal like that. How do you go from you might lose your leg to you not even hopping? Did he even get shot, y'all? Did he? Or was it something just self done? And he just played it to a T. When you got all of these people in your back pocket in the city, you can easily cover up things. This is his newfound friend. That is either family member or grew up around Mr. Kurt Franklin. Kurt Franklin is besties with the funeral director, the ex-cop. And just because you're an ex-cop don't mean you ain't got pull no more. So if he has pull, he has pull. Are y'all hearing me now? If he has pull in Dallas with Dallas PD Department, he has pull too. Okay, y'all? Everybody's wondering how in the world can Mo3 get taken out in broad daylight on the expressway in a blind spot, allegedly. So it was purposely done where the cameras wouldn't catch everything. And to everybody that's like, why is my video blurred? My video is blurred because, people report, the truck driver's wife reported my video. So, I blurred out some stuff so she could shut up. Look at the two. We finally getting the connection going on here now, y'all. Of connections. Okay, let's keep going. There they go again. They inseparable now, ain't they, y'all? They are inseparable. Look at him with all his chains on. He balling out of control now since Mo3 gone, but his career was like on the rocks before Mo3 came out and hooked up with him. Well, not came out, but hooked up with him. His career was struggling. They have given him a game plan to bring his career back too since this sacrifice. Okay, y'all? Not only is he helping push, all the stuff that he claimed that he's against, he's helping push it. I want y'all to also think about another thing. I don't want to go off topic too much, but I want y'all to think about something Petty Gorilla said. He said that Rain Man sent him a video of Kenny Baby Boy giving somebody, some brain. Another man. Think about what Jaguar Wright was saying, y'all, about all the men. It's turning out the men in the music industry. We heard about it with the Bieber boy. We heard about it with Bow Wow. We even seen tapes of him with other men, allegedly. We heard about this with a lot of other artists. Mo3 talked about this. He talked about somebody coming to his house and propositioning him. Well, just propositioning him. And he was saying, I'm a man. Who really was that person, y'all? That proposition Mo3? Ask yourself this question. We know it wasn't Rain Man because he would have cussed him out. Would he would have cussed Mr. Distraction out if he would have said it? Would he would have cussed out the Prince of Darkness? I don't think he would have cussed these two out. When Mo3 said, like I told y'all, I want the boss man, he's the only one that wears the boss man ring. He wears the boss man ring. Now they got videos of Mr. Distraction running around pretty much acting like he desperate, chasing after this other rapper. The one he went to New York to chase behind him. He asked him to come to the little bash. And I don't think he showed up. Now I'm hearing rumors that this guy that Mr. Distraction been chasing, I am hearing rumors that he signed with Jay-Z, Rockefeller. Dun, dun, dun. The plot thickens, don't it? Was he running from Mr. Distraction because of what he heard about Mo3 and all of his past artists? They're not to become bigger than him, or they get taken out. Did Mo3 being taken out just make Mr. Distraction lose an artist? Because he clearly seemed like he was trying to get away from Mr. Distraction. Is it because people probably are starting to listen to what people are saying now about the music industry? Now, I do hear rumors about Jay-Z doing the same thing, but I can vouch for this. When Jay-Z has artists, they make money. He push them to make a lot of money. He don't care if they become so big, because the bigger they become, the more money in Jay-Z pocket. But that's not what we're hearing about Mr. Distraction. Every time he have an artist, I'm hearing some of his artists was taking it. None of his artists has gotten bigger than him. That's some selfish jealousy stuff. Y'all saw that when he was asking them questions that he was asking Mo3 in that lie detector test. That he seemed like a jealous person. Are you selling more, albums than me? Do you have is your street anthems or whatever better than mine and all this weird stuff? He was asking him, would you get a tattoo of me on you? Oh my God, if that ain't gay, I don't know what it is. And I ain't trying to talk about gay people, but what man gonna put another man's name on their body unless in you feeling them some type of way? Some lust going on there for to put another man's name on you or a face or whatever. And this is what he asked him. This is what he asked him. Do you see the ties now, y'all? Everybody was writing verses, y'all remember? Everybody was writing verses. Everybody was coming out with new music after Mo3 died. Like they was all preparing, getting their songs ready. And Carly B came out with one too. Now I don't think Miss Magic is crazy. I don't think she's crazy no more. I think she was on to something. She was way before our time and we did not even realize it. She explained some stuff to me that I was like, whoa. And I was like, this, what I'm talking about right here, matches what you were saying. Now we have the pictures to put, would it improve certain things? Why would Carly B write a song about Mo3 being taken out? Why would all of those people write songs about Mo3 that was being taken out? Like, they knew it was about to happen. I'm still trying to figure out, did Yo Gotti know anything? Was he even ever planning on signing Mo3? Did he know already Mo3 was a goner? Ask yourself this question. This a whole mess, y'all. This music industry is demonic. It's demonic. Go back and listen to Shaka Khan, what she was talking about. Go back and think about Whitney Houston, how she went out. They say she never took baths, but she died in a bathtub full of water. Ask yourself these questions, okay? Ask yourself why when R. Kelly wanted to buy back his masters, all of a sudden everybody started coming out the woodwork again, even old charges that he beat long time ago. Ask yourself this question. Why? I told y'all. These artists, they have a circle of people that they deal with. Okay? They pick and choose who gonna be in that circle of luxury and spending money and setting people up. They want to sign people up that's loyal, that's not gonna tell that the stuff they're doing is fake. You know, like Rain Man when he went to Las Vegas, the same place he at right now. This is what I'm hearing. He went to Las Vegas and he runs into, lo and behold, Kenny Baby Boy. He goes to the zoo and he runs into, lo and behold, Certez. He goes to the club and he runs into his family member and Big Bird. And Big Bird jumps him and the family member sits back and watches. If that ain't fake, I don't know, y'all. They did everything in their power to push Mo3's buttons and to make sure Mo3 was so highly peed off that he would do whatever. Now, they already know Bubba was taken out. That was like the last straw for him. But Rain Man didn't stop there. He kept on and kept on going. Kept on going. To make this beef look real. Now I'm hearing that the Quavo guy, whatever, they're beefing with, I think, the baby. Well, he's beefing with somebody. But I don't think they really beefing because they so close. It's all a play. All of them. They're just fooling people and trying to make people, because that's where the attention come from. Oh, who got into a fight? Who said what? Who said this? And then that's where all of the audience goes to. The drama. So we, not we, because I don't really like all that drama, but the fans play a big part. They play a big part, because if you keep on pushing and run back and say this and that and somebody on their live, and it just feeds the fuel to the fire. That's what it does. It feeds the fuel. This is deep, y'all. This is so deep, it's ridiculous. I told y'all it was a ritual. I told y'all it was some demonic bullcrap ritual into this. It was a lot of people on that expressway. It was a lot of people that helped had the truth. If you got car after car after car, and you a police officer, and you got all of these cars lined up for to tell you what they saw, and they all somewhat saying the same thing, you ain't gonna think they lying to you. You ain't gonna think, oh, this whole group of people is who they put out here. But they did. They planned it to a T. And you know who I think helped them with the plan? Murder Mystery. I'm just gonna tell you the truth. I think that Murder Mystery people, they used to writing plays and trying to pretend like who killed who, blah blah blah. So it's easy for them to write a script for this whole Mo3 thing. It was easier for them to do that. I am hearing the weirdest things. People are telling me he didn't even pass away on the expressway. That scene was taken for something else. He passed away somewhere else. Now, I don't know if y'all looked at my description box at that video of him in my description box. And he's so tired and he looked like he wore out. And another thing what he looks like, y'all, Mo3 looks like they slipped him something. He don't just look tired. He looks out of it. And if I'm not mistaken, I do believe I heard Rain Man say he did 5 videos that day. Ask yourself this question. If they not telling on themselves, I don't know what is. Why would he cram 5 videos in that one night for Mo3? Working him to death. Why else would he do that? Because he knew he wasn't going to be there the next day. He knew they was going to take him out the next day. So everybody had to get in their videos. Everybody had to get in their songs they was going to do with him. And everything. To play everything to a T. It's amazing how at the same time they're saying they didn't do this or whatever, and they telling on themselves at the same time. It's just like that lady that was allegedly the truck driver's wife. She told me all that stuff, y'all. All that stuff. All that extra stuff. Then she got caught up for telling me the extra stuff. Then she put in a complaint on my video. And then, sending me letters that the lawyer and all this stuff. You gave me more info than I had already. It's so many people involved. If you will take the time out to go to the rat man and pay him or whatever to get him, and he could have did it on his own. They might not have paid him nothing. He just dirty like that. So you couldn't stand that I came out with a story that was on point. So you want to send somebody to the page to tell me a lie. I don't get it. Outside of all of these people is working together, pretending like they want justice for Mo3, but they really don't. They really don't. This is what they're doing, y'all. The music industry has their little foot soldiers. They're recruiters that's going to pick and choose who lives and who goes. As many people as possible now is lining up to get a cut out of whatever that comes from you being taken out. Look at all the people. Look at all the people that allegedly got paid off of Mo3. Look at all these people. The manager is running to Las Vegas for Labor Day. He's scared. People are telling me that he left when Ducky P was taken out. He got out of Dodge when Ducky P was taken out. So he running and hiding. He's scared. Background Dance ain't coming out without his crew. Big Bird ain't coming out without his crew. And if he is, he'll try to like he riding around by himself. He probably got cars behind him and everything. But he try to pretend like he in the car by himself with all his toys. He got this. That's what he tried to pretend. That's the persona that he's giving off. We have a lot of work to do to get things somewhat decent so that people can come outside again without all of this drama. We have a lot on our hands. We are fighting unnatural forces. We are fighting. My grandma used to always say, like, talk about the last days. And I used to be talking stuff. Oh, wow, I always had a big mouth. I used to be talking stuff like, not to her or anything like that, but it was like after she passed. And she always talked about the last day, this the last days. And then all those years went past. And I was like, my mama started saying it, the last days. And I was like, how is this the last days? Big mama used to say that and nothing happened. It's just something they teaching y'all. Give y'all something to do on Sunday. And Monday and Thursday. And, because we had a bunch of days. That's what I was thinking. But the closer it gets now, the more desperate Satan is. He's desperate, y'all. He's trying to take as many lives as he can right now. He's trying to clean house, y'all. You see it every day on the news. You see it with this virus. You see it with everything that's going on. I don't know if y'all heard this story, but this man was taking his child to school. And some guys ran up on him and hitting him up. Now the thing of it was, I thought was the most bravest thing that he could do, was wrap himself around his baby so she wouldn't get hit up. He saved her life. But the problem is, they say he wasn't into no street association. He was a working man, good father, all that stuff. He wasn't even into none of that stuff. But he was taken out by it. There's some seriously weird stuff going on out here, y'all. I mean, there is no remorse for these guys taking out little kids. Look at that elderly woman that was the watch club person. The neighborhood watch. That passed away in Dallas. Who does that to elderly people? Who does this stuff that they're doing to kids? To anybody, but I mean, really them. They like the most vulnerable people out here right now. The kids, and then the elderly. And people with underlying issues and stuff like that. Ask yourself, why? And then you'll know what times we living in right now. And it is them last days. We have artists that people are clearly running around, acting like they are God's gift to the earth. They put these artists on pedestals and everybody is like they praising them. And they making it worse for everybody that's out there in that crowd. They're the ones with the money now. They're running and buying all these toys. They're giving it to these street associates. And the street associates is using them on the people in their neighborhoods. There are people that's coming up struggling and they get into the rap game. And they think they made it. And right when they think they made it, they go sign a piece of paper. And in LLMo3 case, allegedly his signature was forged. And it's just like Trap House Kitchen said. If you didn't have no paperwork with LLMo3, how in the world, y'all, could he have a deal that Mr. Distraction gets 65%? He gets more distribution deal than Empire. But ask yourself this question: did Empire need it when they already had a contract? They already had a contract with it, so they cashed out on the insurance policy. So they didn't mind giving Mr. Distraction his 65% because everybody put in work to fool him. So everybody got their part. Everybody collected. And then I'm hearing that, Mr. Distraction said that come and get your part or something like that in one of the videos. And then everybody is like, how in the world did they pull this off? How did they pull it off? It's easy to pull it off when you got the police. You got the, allegedly the commissioners in your back pocket. You got all these people in your back pocket. People that allegedly was a part of it, that was on the expressway chasing him down or whatever they did, whenever they did it, and how they did it. One of them is allegedly the bishop's son that's dating Somebody that at the time when I first started checking into this woman, she was getting ready to rank up at the police station. Did she rank up? I don't know. But I do know that she called herself stop going to the church for a little while until things calmed down. Because she didn't want to lose her job. And she's still there. What is internal affairs and all these people there for now? It seems like everybody is tied to some bullcrap to keep people down. Y'all notice how they was pushing and pushing and pushing for people to raise minimum wage? Remember how they was pushing for people to raise minimum wage? For all the jobs, McDonald's, everybody. They finally got that $12 and $15 an hour. But guess what, y'all? Who paid for it? The company didn't pay for it. They ain't paying for that raise. The people is paying for that raise. And I know y'all noticed it. All the menus everywhere you go. If you go get some fast food, all of the places that you go to eat at, the prices then skyrocket. If you go to J&J Fish, wherever you want to go to that, if you go into, I don't know if y'all have J&J. If you go to McDonald's, wherever you go, all the prices went up on all the food. So who ended up paying for the raises? We did. When you go to buy your food, the prices are skyrocket. We paid for the raise. Do y'all see how they're brainwashing people to make them think they got a raise? Well, they did get a raise, but we paid for it. And then another thing, do y'all ever notice how when you get extra money, like your check go up or anything like that, why the bills go up too? Pay that attention. It's to keep you where you're at. It's not for you to have extra money. That's why so many people be out here hustling. But it's different ways to hustle now. You don't have to hurt people to hustle. You don't have to hurt people to hustle no more. You really don't. You don't have to be a baller and just got a bunch of girls that big pimping. Our men, not all of them, but a great portion of them, they're all out here learning the game of big pimping. They're pimping out their own race. And I mean dogging them out too. Their own race. They're pimping them out. They're making videos and showing you what they got on the menu. And they think this is a good thing for our race. They are destroying their own race and don't even know it. Another thing, the food, y'all. This food out here that they're feeding us now, it'll get you swimming in the head to think about it. I used to wonder, how do they do these watermelons with no seeds? How is they making fruit grow without seeds now? And why? It's to cut out the people that grow the ones with the seeds. They have to pay for the seeds now. And it's hard for them to get the seeds from companies because They're trying to get rid of that. And all the fruits that has no seeds, they have to spray this stuff on them to keep them looking fresh when they're not really fresh, y'all. And then I'm hearing that the stuff that they're spraying on the fruits to make them look fresh is giving people cancer. This is what I'm hearing. And people are like, oh, it's convenient to get these seedless watermelons. But no, it comes with a price. And if you want to get organic food, it costs so much. So you have to pay more to get the healthy stuff. And they wonder why African Americans has the highest rate of, passing from the virus. It's so much going on right now, y'all. It's so much going on around you. It's so much going on to try to keep us where we at, or just completely get rid of our race. All the sugar they putting in all this food now, and sugary candies and this and that. This the same thing. Population control. If you're eating all this crap with the sugar and syrup and all of this stuff in there, what you think this is doing for the men? Y'all notice how a lot of men, it's big business now for men to have, try to get some help to get it up. Because all the sugar. That's what it is. Sugar. When they eating this sugar, getting the munchies, and all they do is, most of the men's, not all of them, but the majority of them, smoke all day. Then they get the munchies. And they eat up all their little goodies. And the stuff that they're eating is stopping them for reproducing kids. It's a circle of life that they're cutting out for us. They too stupid to see what's going on around them, because they want to rap about killing each other. And then they want to rap about, after they take the person out, rap about how they did it. And if you talk about it, they want you. It's so stupid. It's like you walking on eggshells. That's what it feels like. You walking on eggshells, because we got the most sensitive street associates right now. Everything makes them mad. They get upset over everything. If a female come on YouTube and making a little money, not that much, I ain't balling like a lot of other people. I ain't doing that. And I still share, because I do a giveaway every month to my subscribers. And I got people sitting back jealous of that. When I first came on the scene and I was going down my comment section and just, getting to know my subscribers a little bit. Reaching out, saying hi, whatever. They were sitting back in a cut laughing at me, talking about, you ain't gotta, they were sending me messages. And they was talking, people was telling me they was talking about me. You ain't gotta answer every comment and all of this stuff. But look who's doing it now, y'all. Everybody. Everybody's doing it now. It's probably the most work they ever did on their page. Trying to keep old comments or this and that. This probably the most work they ever did. But this is what they doing now. Everything is a competition. Everybody is trying to copy off of the other. It's just all stupid. If everybody used their talents and just worked together, we would really get somewhere as a people. Look how things are coming together now with just a few people that's still sticking to the story about, what's going on. Yes, I stick to it more than others. But look at Trap House. He does other things and he still come back to Mo3. Look at, Miss Magic. She does other things and come back to it. But look what happens when you put something together. You figure out the connection. You figure out things. The reason why other people couldn't figure it out, because they're too busy beefing with each other. They too busy beefing. Too busy being jealous of the next person. And that is our downfall. You're supposed to be happy for the next person. If I'm your sister and you mad and we both got kids, if I buy your child something, it don't hurt for you to buy mine nothing. It don't hurt for you to buy my baby something too. It don't hurt. And then everybody's happy. Everybody's cool. But the selfishness of the world right now, it don't work like that. You have family members that figure like you supposed to do all the giving. They can give you a list of whatever they want when they want something. They child wants something. Oh, he want this. He want that. The most expensive stuff they could think of. But let your baby ask for something that costs, some crumbs. You will have a fallout with people because they're selfish. Have you ever got into it with people, family or friends, and you just left them alone, and then you run back into them again, and if there's no apologies, unless you bring up the subject, like, what was that about back then, They want to pick up where they left off at like they ain't did nothing to you. No remorse. Somebody can do something to you and then your family members is hanging out with that person that did something to you. And then years later they run into you and they act like ain't nothing happened. Everything's supposed to just pick up where it left off at. And you supposed to just fall into place and be like, it didn't happen. This is the selfishness that's going on out here. People are, it's just like what the Bible say, pumped up with pride. They have so much pride that I'm not going to apologize. It's not my fault. And they know they in the wrong. And they still won't apologize. What do you do? What in the world do you do? You try to be around people, they won't act right. You go about your business, they still won't act right. They won't go about theirs. They go try to do something else to you. Because their whole goal is to hurt you by any means necessary. And they don't care who's around you or nothing. And it is what it is, y'all. You have to take it upon yourself to pick the right people to be in your circle. You have to do that. A lot of times it's not even worth playing the game with them. Just go about your business because they don't got nothing else to do. Just like the rat man. He ain't got nothing else to do. They have nothing to talk about. And I'm noticing another thing about him. He have a lot of people on the channel while he sit back and they do the majority of the talking. All these people, it's just a channel for everybody to call in and discuss things together and have a discussion. And he sits back and listen a lot. He don't say a lot. Now, do he ask good questions to his interview when he doing interviews? Yes, he do. Majority of the time, he do bring out stuff that he should bring out. But at the same time, if he didn't have no people on there doing interviews, if he didn't have people calling in and taking up majority of the time, people would have been left his page, because he procrastinates a long time to get the things, and then when he get to it, he don't really give it to you. So to be honest, the subscribers and the outside people are who makes his page, and then the other little bit that he puts in is what he steals from other people's channels. So it is what it is, y'all. People, this is what they do. And this is what these rap artists are doing now. They are destroying their own communities just so that they can be on top. And they doing all kind of stuff to stay in them positions, y'all. Whatever they have to do. There is no remorse. That's why it's easy for them to move on. That's why it was easy for people to party after Mo3 passed. Even the people that say that they were his friends, like Mr. Distraction. He wanted the balloon release stuff to be on the same day of Mo3. Now, what are the odds of that? Your friend wanted their birthday party to be on the same day that people was mourning. What's the odds of that? It's just the same odds as a truck driver being behind you the day that you get taken out, that you did business with prior years ago. That's friends with your ops. 6 months later, after you taken out, your ops is buying the truck driver cars and 18-wheelers 6 months after you passed. What are the odds of you being exactly right behind Mo3 car at the time that everything happened? It is some serious stuff going on out here. And it's so sad. And I know a lot of people just can't wait till, some gives. Something gives. Because people feel like they done had the short end of the stick all their life. And they still got it. Look what's going on now. People are trying to make you take stuff you don't want to take. Because we don't understand how you can come up with something so fast. So fast that it used to take years. Now it's taking a month or two to put something together that used to take years. And you're questioning why people don't want it? Oh, Lord. Y'all. I just don't know. And then these rappers, oh my God. They're doing everything they can to stay out of jail. They're doing everything they can to just make money off the poor people's backs. They don't care about the crimes getting bad in the hood. They putting these toys out on the street so that people can hold on to their blocks of where they make their money at. And if anybody come over there or they, got beef, they're taken out. Simple as that. These rappers, these singers, they not realizing what they doing to their own race. Look at Kanye West. I know everybody like, he is crazy. But no, he is a send-off. He is a house nigga. Okay, y'all? That would do anything to send his people off. Whatever demonic stuff that he's doing and how he's acting and setting himself on fire and just stupid junk. Like, you all supposed to be role models. What happened to the role models? What happened to kids looking up to somebody for doing something good? Now everybody's kids, especially in the hood, they only looking up to people that's out here doing bad. This is what they're looking up to now. The guy that got the fancy rings and the bracelets and the watches and the flashy jewelry, and all the women doing what they tell them, and just one thing to another. This is what they're looking up to. The guy that was taken out, like I told y'all, and he covered his baby so that she wouldn't get hit. They say he had 0, 0, 0 anything to do with the streets outside of taking care of his family or going to work, whatever. That's it. Anyway, y'all, I am going to end this video. I'm in this video, and then I guess she'll probably post. Well, she normally comes to my page and leave a message, so she'll most likely put her video up or let us know when she's putting it up, so you can look forward to seeing it. But I want you to see the breakdown that she gives you, and y'all, I want y'all to pay attention to the stuff that I just told y'all, and the stuff that I told you about, Trap House Kitchen reported, the stuff that I told you about, Jaguar Wright. I want you to think about all of that stuff. Think about all of it. Anyway, y'all, please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you so much for watching. All right, y'all. And peace.